What does cystic fibrosis mean to me? Hey guys, it's Taylor and I'm back with another video, and today I wanted to do a video about cystic fibrosis because it is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. The whole month of May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month. Obviously I just said that, but you know. And then there's a specific week that you show even more awareness and like spread it even more, and that is the May 9th through the 15th. And yeah, so May is just the month that you spread awareness for cystic fibrosis, help people understand it more, tell them about it, and all this stuff. So yeah, let's get the video started. Okay, so what I want to talk about is like what cystic fibrosis means to me, and to me specifically, but like other people have different perspectives and all this stuff, but I want to talk about my perspective. My whole life, all I've known is cystic fibrosis, and taking pills and doing breathing treatments and all this stuff, and like not everybody in the world goes through that, and so not everyone can relate to me, but I have a bunch of cystic fibrosis friends that I am super thankful for, and honestly I don't know where I would be without them, because I've been through a super rough patch in my life about cystic fibrosis. When my early years of middle school was the hardest for me with my cystic fibrosis. Like, I didn't know how to open up to people about it. I didn't know what they would think of me. I didn't know if they would stop being my friend. I didn't know how they were gonna react or anything, so I didn't want to open up to them. And so I had lost some friends because I had cystic fibrosis, and nobody wants to lose friends because of a disability or condition that they have that they can't help. And so it's really hard when you don't know how to explain it or open up to people about it. And so I was really closed, and I didn't want to say anything to anybody about it. I got really offended when somebody said something about it. I just didn't want anything to do with cystic fibrosis. And one summer, I completely stopped doing what I needed to do for my cystic fibrosis to help me stay healthy. I completely stopped it. I lost a lot of weight. My lung function got way down low. I looked super sick. I looked like a skeleton. I had super big bags under my eyes. I was so tired. I didn't have any energy, and it was terrible. And I just hated it. I didn't want anything to do with it. I was done. I didn't care. And so it was a really big turning point for me, and it was on my 13th birthday that I saw a picture of me. My mom had taken a picture of me, and I was looking at it and I was like, wow, that's really like an eye-opener, because I looked so sick. I didn't look healthy. I didn't know what to think about it because it was so bad. It kind of scared me because my aunt had cystic fibrosis, and she had lost her life to it because she stopped doing her stuff. And so it was scary, and that was the biggest turning point for me. I started doing my stuff. I got my weight back up. I got healthy again. I had energy again, and I was open up to out people. And like, if somebody asked me something, I would answer it truthfully. And like, I was so open about it, and I started doing a lot of research on Instagram. What I mean by research is looking up people with cystic fibrosis, but I did that, and I saw so many people that had cystic fibrosis. I was like, I'm not alone. Like, I knew I wasn't alone in the first place, but I was like, I'm not alone. A lot of people go through something like this, and they stop doing their stuff. And so I started talking to all these people with cystic fibrosis, and it's been 2 years now that I've been talking to all of these cystic fibrosis people, and I recently came across this group of people that were so sweet, so nice, and amazing, and they are like my best friends because I can relate to them. I tell them everything about my cystic fibrosis, and we decided to make a YouTube channel of it called Our Cystic Fibrosis Journey, and so we did that, and we all have different perspectives, and we talk about a topic, and it's amazing. But like, that's all I've known my whole life is cystic fibrosis. I don't know what it's like to not have to do treatments. I don't know what it's like to not to have to take pills every day. I don't know what it's like to breathe normally. My lungs aren't normal, and that's just like, I know my lungs aren't normal, but to me that's normal because I've grown up like that my entire life. And so it's just kind of like, okay, well, some people don't know what it's like to breathe like a cystic fibrosis person. Some people don't know what it's like to have to get up super early and do breathing treatments every morning and night. And so that's their normality, and they are normal people. Like, everybody is their own different person, but cystic fibrosis is just really different from normal. And so it's a really big eye-opener, and like, I want people to know more about cystic fibrosis because people every day are losing their lives to it, and they can't do anything about it. And most people, they lose people in their lives, but I can understand that. But whenever you have cystic fibrosis and you lose one of your friends that have cystic fibrosis, it's super sad, and you don't want that to ever happen to you. You know you're not gonna live the whole as much as everybody else will. Like, I know I'm not gonna live forever. I'm not gonna live as long as most people, but I'm gonna try to make my life the fullest I can ever make it, because I want to do the things I want to do with my life, and I'm not gonna let cystic fibrosis stop me. And that year that I turned 13, it stopped me, and I didn't know what to do. But that was like one of the roughest times of my life, and it was kind of just, it was normal. I keep saying it's normal, but but because it is normal to me that I have cystic fibrosis, I don't know anything different than having cystic fibrosis. And it's, it's like really hard whenever you don't have anyone in your family that has it, because you can't relate to them, so you have to go look for other people to relate to. And that was really hard for me too. But now I'm healthy, and so it's pretty great. And this was kind of just an awareness video, and I wanted to get more of my story out there and tell you guys about what it's like and stuff. And so if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I hope this was an eye-opener for you. And if you have cystic fibrosis, please do your stuff, because I've been down that road. You don't want to go down it. But I hope you guys have a good day, and happy Mother's Day to any of the mothers out there. You guys are doing a really good job. Keep doing what you're doing. Bye, guys. Love you.
These feelings, I can't let them go. It's harder for me to explain.